when it says the blood of Christ, the blood, that is a way of saying death, because blood is, the life is in the blood, right? You read that all through the Old Testament. The life is in the blood. When you speak of the blood of Christ, it's not saying that the blood is something that itself does anything. His death is what did it. When it speaks of the blood, it is speaking synonymously with the thought of death. So when you think of redemption through the blood of Christ, you are thinking of redemption through the death of Christ. That is the meaning, because the life is in the blood. So as long as you understand that, you won't get it, because I see people that will, they'll get off on very, very dubious tangents as far as the blood. And Roman Catholicism does it. They have the reenactment of the bloody sacrifice, and they say this is the blood of Christ, and all these kind of things. That is missing the point of what the blood means in the Bible. The blood in the Bible signifies his death. And so that's why it says when we take the communion every week, it says we remember his death until he comes. Okay? That's what we're doing when we take wine. We're not taking blood like the Roman Catholics say. We are taking wine. Okay? Whether it has alcohol or not is up to the denomination. When I was a kid at the Episcopal Church, they always gave you, real wine. And so as a kid, it was always fun to go take communion, right? But at the Superior Word, we don't do that, because why? There are certain people that have had addictions of drinking, and we don't want them to get restarted in that by simply tasting alcohol. It is grape juice. It is from the vine, and that is the point, okay? So there are people that will take all of these things, and they'll take them to way, way, way unintended extremes, okay? The point is that you are taking a symbolic remembrance of the death of Jesus Christ until he comes.
And if anyone read the Bible even once, you would know that all the sacrifices and the sprinkling, that wasn't a transfusion from the animals. It was their blood.
That was their blood. That was their death. This blood is being shed for the covenant, okay? And that means that there's an animal lying there dead, because they just took out the blood to splash on the altar and to sprinkle here and to do this and that, okay? That's exactly right. So, but that is what, keep that in your head, and don't get into these crazy paths that people will take on this kind of stuff. Blood is synonymous in this case with death. Okay, the return.